Everybody, this is Rochelle Charles and today we're making tarts. We've got one of each. We've got lemon meringue and we've got a beautiful silky chocolate tart with a salted caramel sauce on top, toasted hazelnuts and a drizzle of chocolate sauce. It's rich, it's indulgent, and you're really going to enjoy it. So we're going to go through the whole process from making the pastry from scratch, short crust pastry, and we're going to do lemon meringue topping for our lemon meringue tart. We'll make the lemon curd, and you'll also see me decorating it, making it look pretty. And over here we're going to do the same. We're going to do the short crust pastry, we're going to do the silken chocolate filling, and we're going to do the salted caramel sauce, and then we'll just lightly toast some hazelnuts and top it off, and you'll see all of this in this video. Thanks for watching.
So there you can see all our ingredients laid out for our short crust pastry, for each of our fillings, for the silken chocolate filling as well as the lemon curd, and also for our toppings, for our salted caramel topping as well as our meringue topping. We're going to start first with the short crust pastry for our tart shell. So you can see that I'm rubbing in the butter into the flour. I'm going to be very light-handed at that, and then I'm going to add the egg and the milk into the center and slowly draw in our butter and flour mixture, and then lightly combine it into a dough. I'm going to split the dough in two, and then I'm going to chill it for about half an hour. My dough is now chilled, and I'm going to roll it out between two sheets of parchment paper so that it doesn't stick, and it's easy to turn it out back into the tart pan. So I'm going to roll it out to about 1/8 of an inch thickness. I'm going to gently lower it into the tart pan, make sure I smooth it out, push it into the corners and cut off the excess. I'm doing the exact same thing with the second tart. I'm going to put it back in the refrigerator to chill for another 15 minutes before I bake it. While my dough is chilling and resting in the refrigerator, I'm going to get started on my lemon curd. So I put all the ingredients into a saucepan, leaving half of the butter and half of the sugar for later. I bring all these ingredients to a boil. While that's happening, I put the remaining sugar and the egg yolks in a bowl and give it a quick stir. And now I'm going to temper it with our hot liquid. So you can see that I'm tempering my egg yolks and sugar mixture with the hot lemon mixture that I've just heated up. And then I'm going to add this back into the saucepan and cook it over medium heat, watching it all the time until it gets to a curd-like consistency. It looks thick enough. I'm going to pass it through a sieve so that it's nice and smooth, and I'm going to put it over a bowl of ice and cool it down, and then add some nice cold butter to give it good texture and flavor and a spreadable consistency. I'm going to cover it with cling film and set it aside in the refrigerator to cool. Moving on to the caramel sauce, we're going to bring our sugar up to a boil, watch for it to change color, and then once it gets to that deep amber color, we're going to add the cream to it. It will immediately bubble up, but then give it a stir, take it out into a bowl, add some sea salt and some butter, and there you have it. It's glossy, it's rich, it's salty and sweet. I'm going to take our pastry out of the fridge now, dock it, weight it down with some baking beans, and put it in the oven to blind bake. Meanwhile, I'm going to make my chocolate filling for the chocolate tart. So that's chocolate, cream, vanilla, and eggs. The tarts have been baking for about 15 minutes. I take both of them out, remove the paper and the baking beads, and put one back into the oven, the one that is for the lemon curd. With the other one, I'm going to fill it with our silken chocolate filling, burst any air bubbles, any apparent air bubbles, and put this back into the oven for another 20 minutes. They are now baked. Once they're cooled, I load up the baked tart shell with my lemon curd filling, spread it out nice and even, transfer it onto a serving plate, and I do the same with both tarts. I'm making the Italian meringue for our lemon curd topping. Pipe it on, not too much, just a little bit. Blowtorch the meringue. And then dress up the lemon tart with some beautiful mint leaves and blueberries. I'm pouring over the caramel sauce over the chocolate tart, spreading it out nice and even, and I've got some toasted hazelnuts which I've cooled down and then topped off the tart with that, and some chocolate shavings. Drizzle some chocolate ganache over it, and voila, there you have it, beautiful lemon tart and a delicious indulgent chocolate tart.